Wins and losses to me, I'm just breaking down the wins and losses of my life. What motivated me into being Meek Mill, the trials and tribulations of my life that made me strong as I am today. Yeah, I make music for myself, really, but if I can inspire the next person to motivate them to be better in life, my pleasure. But I always start with making music for myself. It's almost like my journal or my heart. I'm still trying to define the definition of a win and a loss, because I think we get into a space where where we come from, the position I am now, I'm humble about it, and I don't think I'm successful yet, but I'm in a nice position, you know what I'm saying? I started off with having shit, and now we be seeing millions in this shit. We be flying across the world, taking care of our families the way we do it. Sometimes I think back, years back, I think about Lil Snoop, when Snoop got killed. Yeah. How old was you, 20 when your brother died?
I was 19.
19, you 19, your only big brother killed.
Yeah.
That was a loss. When I got my first deal, I signed Rose. That was a win.
Super win.
Yeah,
Super
that was a
win.
win. Even when I lost my freedom, I caught my case. It was kind of like a win too when I caught my case and I lost my case.
Yeah.
Because judge, she put me through a lot, sent me back and forth to jail, but it taught me a lot too at the same time. And I turned it into a win. It started out as a loss, but I turned it into a win. So it's all about how you looking at this shit, because I feel like I'm dreaming. You can't make me feel like I'm losing.
At all.
And that's why through all this shit, I always stayed chin up. Where you come from, everybody broke, right?
Yeah, everybody broke.
Where we come from in the struggle, we started off. Chino from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Murder rate high. I'm from Philly.
Super.
The murder rate high. Poverty. Ain't nobody got money. Everybody killing about petty shit. There's people still out on the corner smiling and living through happiness, through all this chaos. And come on, you can't let nobody tell you what you can't be or what position you gonna be in or what position you in. Cause shit, we come from nothing. If that's the case, we wouldn't even be here. If I believed them back then, my teachers tell me, you a loser. Get out of my class, you're gonna be dead by 21. It was like that, it was rough. Teacher talking to you nasty. You don't believe in believing, you don't see nobody making it. But I still believe I can make it through all that, so why would I listen to anybody? Where we come from, if you're not locked up and dead, you winning. And that's a mind game in itself, because I ain't believe that. I'm like, shit, you ain't gonna
say
tell.
in the song, you make it past 18, that's
Yeah, we
more
said
life.
if you make it past 18, that's what we call that more life.
Yeah.
Seriously though. I used to be scared to even think about turning 30 when I was 19, because I thought I would never turn 30. I'd be like, I wonder what I'm gonna be like when I'm 30. And then I would just make my mind change the subject, because I couldn't see that far. Chino will tell you. Chino got shot in his head at 19 years old.
Yeah.
About just having a little name for himself.
Yeah.
You think he gonna stop having a name for himself because somebody shot him in his head, try to take him off the earth, take his soul?
That's just gonna make us
If
take
that
it to
can't
another
stop
level.
him, nothing should be able to stop you. So when I see people talking shit about me, it only make me get up twice as hard as I would have got up if I ain't had nobody going against me. I've kind of feed off of it. It's a war, you know what I'm saying? It ain't for the soft people. You gotta have tough skin for it, but even through any rap shit, when they try to burn me down, tell me I was losing, I stood still tall. I walked through the storm while it's raining, helling, there's fire
That's
coming out the sky.
Still balling.
Walking, we ain't gonna run, we ain't gonna panic, we ain't gonna run out of breath. As soon as the sun clear back up, we shining.
Right,
just to walk through the storm. That's just how you gotta play. You know what I mean? That's what we live by, and that's what we was brought into. We was brought in this life as losers, starting off in the back, and we don't mind being behind, but we gonna win. We always gonna win. If you in a bad position, you feel like you can't win, stay strong, stand up, keep your chin up, and walk. Don't panic. Never panic. Feel me? Chino up next. I was just telling Chino he gonna win.